We all knew, right? We all knew something bad would happen. Why do you split? Why do you split? Why? It's the day. Oh god. Oh my god. Oh my god. And why they're hiding his freaking face?
It's fair to say that I truly love films.
Is he voiced by or Rufus or Opie? I don't know, I'm dumb.
In the 20 years since they first emerged in Calvert, they've become a true art form. One that will continue to spread throughout Zemuria. The world of the silver screen is enthralling and ever-evolving, capturing the hearts of audiences with its thrilling brand of drama. The fact so many of you have flocked to this desert city to celebrate them speaks volumes about the power of film. I would, of course, be remiss not to acknowledge the cancellation of the Messeldom Film Festival 2 months ago. A most tragic event. Its loss, however, shall not diminish our shared love for this burgeoning medium, even if our passion for it takes various shapes. Above all else, may this festival serve as an expression of that innate richness and diversity. As Prince of Elzai, I, Sharid Osval, am pleased to announce the commencement of the first Tharbad Film Festival. At noon, we'll be awarding the Leon d'Or, as well as putting on the Carnal Cavalcade, 2 events you won't want to miss. But enough rambling from royalty. To everyone attending, may your time here be joyous. Welcome to our cinematic celebration.
Damn, this town's really coming to life now. Oh, yeah, I don't know if any of the other festivals have ever seen compared to this. Seems like the information blackout on what happened with Dylan's working as intended to. Not that I was worried with Rene looking after it. Between that and the Orval hookah incident, he is certainly proven to be an impressive individual. I have a mixed feeling on everything, but I'm glad to see everyone's hard work paying off. Even if we can't rest easy just yet. That we can't, there's still the carnival, Calvite at the noon, plus the big award ceremony. It's entirely possible that the trouble could strike during either of those things. I'm not saying we can't have fun and enjoy ourselves, just stay on the lookout for anything suspicious. Yeah, we know the drill by now. You want us to take a stroll around town while checking for any new 4Gs that have come in, yeah? Nothing we haven't done before. So this is how Archive Solution goes about conducting its risk assessment work. I find it very interesting. It's going to be okay, you guys. We can put our experience from Langport to use here. Also, I think we should check out on oh, yep. I'm like, hey, shut up, let's go. Where are them? Oh my god. Okay, wait a sec. We got here. And we got here. Oh, we had here. Hello, my name is Malikar. Nice to meet you, and I guess this will be our last round before everything goes down. I just saw what I did by accident, but let's start with this. Right, not up here, there's nobody here. Ah, there, okay. Why am I walking? Our hotel will be hosting both the award ceremony and frequent winners banquet. I hope I can be useful during it all. I want to show the winners my appreciation for everything that has been done. I may not be able to enter the bartending tournament, but if I can serve the winners well, that's more than enough of an honor for me.
Alrighty.
It seems the film festival has kicked off without a hitch, which is a relief. When His Highness contacted me late last night, I was rather panicked about how things would pan out. Everyone, however, was on the same mind as the prince. The event had to go on, no ifs, ands, or buts. Seeing as things seem to be staying on track with any of luck, I'll have good news to bring back home to the principality. This film festival is truly remarkable, and not just because you can meet so many famous Calvardian actors and directors. The scale of events is simply breathtaking. We certainly don't have anything like this back in Elsheim. I can only imagine the parade will be even more magnificent. The organizers are certainly getting their merest worth out of this event. I wonder what Moods would think about the film festival. Perhaps if he takes a liking to it, the Bashars will decide to invest in the next year. In fact, if I had a chance to meet because of business, that could allow our respective families to forget bitter ties. I'm relieved that my daughter is enjoying the film festival, even if I have my reservation about that elder son of Be that as it may, I don't regret bringing her along. This remains a good opportunity for her to learn about other families and the business. I'm so nervous now. I'm feeling weirdly optimistic yesterday, but no anymore. Probably because it's the big day. I don't know how I was able to relax around the hotel yesterday like it was nothing. Oh well, it is what it is. Now it's up to me to be strong and get out there into the festival.
Indeed.
This hotel is actually playing those two events right now, a banquet for film festival award winners and a bartending tournament. Despite yesterday's going on, I like to believe we still managed to offer a superb venue for a successful festival. In light of all the concern the festival staff and guests had until yesterday, we want to do our best to put those worries to rest. My workers finally calmed down this morning, but until yesterday they were acting quite strangely. Post-film festival water and overall energy consumption is bound to go up. We need to prepare to handle such load. We can't afford to disappoint our Central Lister VIPs in particular. This is only the beginning of Tarbet growth as a city. Finally, the film festivals kick off. As it happened, we are in charge of security for the festival grounds. Safety not our only job, though we are also expected to pitch in to make sure the event in general goes off without a hitch. Of particular concern of our part is that airship. Prince Sherrid clearly has high hopes for the success of this festival. All the more reason for us to give 110% and make all this a big success. We can't let a man of his stature down. I'm glad the film festival was able to start fine. I hear something happened over at Vegan's Films. The festival sponsor and staff members staying at his hotel were all quite concerned. The Crown Prince's own hard work was instrumental in keeping the festival on track. For our part, it's an honor to serve as the venue.
Hell to the yeah! Bare-ass skin as far as the eye can see!
Huh? What's so special about bare skin? Aaron, don't answer that. And please watch what you say around the child, hmm? You guys gonna hang out here?
Okay, so where was this quest? This event is even more lavish than I expected. I guess I shouldn't have expected any less. What with the royal family's own money at stake? In fact, I hear that the prince himself has contributed a lot to the film festival. There's probably a lot I could learn from him being so flexible in how he chooses to spend his wealth. If I get the chance to meet him, it may not be the worst idea to have him advise me a little. I never had an interest in the entertainment industry, but I had to see this. Now the royal family invested it, and you know what? This is far more amusing than I was expecting. Maybe I need to make similar investment myself, but I can figure out that later. Right now I need to make the rounds among all these wonderful, powerful visitors. I plan to get plenty of dirt on more spendless ones during this event.
Alrighty.
It's quite clear that Director Elsame and Valley's investment are taken. If things go according to plan, it could be one step towards extending my business into Valley's as well. I'm surprised my father is so impressed by the film festival. He used to never care at all about the entertainment industry. A good bit of it probably just has to do with him liking glitzy things, but at the same time it feels like we may be onto something here. Either way, hopefully this film festival will provide insight into how to go about collaborating with Kalia in the future. Okay. Oh, it's you guys. Thanks for saving me yesterday, you guys. When I got back, I passed out like a rock. I slept for so long I was shocked to wake up and see the big festival was today. For some reason, who got kidnapped? You don't sound too worse for weird. You bet I'm not. A little shut-eyed was all I needed to make that anxiety go away. I'm so good as new. Besides, I smell a big scoop waiting in this city, even bigger than I figured. Something's out there. I can just feel it. My business with Tingo can wait. I got to get out there and do some digging. You know, you're tougher than you look, Marielle. Not losing heart after such a frightening experience. I'm impressed. Of course, Heart as a Rock Nest is my middle name, or my 5 middle names anyway. I will keep holding that guy for as long as it takes until he changes his way. I'll never give up. Digo seems to be pursuing a lead. Well, 2 can play at the game. Well, I'll get my scoop and then he will have to acknowledge me. With the prince and all other big wings hanging around the hotel, there's just got to do something juicy waiting to be unearthed. So this Starbad idea of a film festival is different from what we have in Messeldam, but not in a bad way. It seems like the real time of event you can simply turn off your brain and enjoy yourself, even if it's rather flashy. For all the pageantry of Messeldam Festival and the authority of its judging, it can rather get stuffy sometimes. This one, on the other hand, has more fun, light-hearted mood, and the traditional hookah I tried this morning was pretty good too. I'm so glad my mom is showing the festival now. At first she wasn't sure if she'd like it. Now I just hope I don't lose her in the crowd. We came so far to enjoy the festival. Ideally, I'd like to make it back home together in one piece too.
Right.
It's because I think I saw Nate. Oh, never mind. Now this is how you hold a festival. This is the kind of energy I live for. Oh, who cares what happened yesterday? All that matters now is how well my dulcet barritos can add to this amazing festival. Let's light it up, folks. What do you say? Oh, don't forget to order some food while you are at it. Oh, there's red thingies there. Oh, I just remember that special store across the street sells energy drinks that's supposed to help with fatigue. I will buy one, my treat for how hard you have been working. Oh, I like that. Thanks, Dino. I can afford to make moche of Mr. Gotti's carnal cavalcade with any regular old mediocre dancing. No, sir. I'm a new person. I'm going to prove myself to him, no matter what, not as performer but as fellow bidding film director. I didn't expect the film festival to be so wild and outrageous. I don't know if someone as ignorant about movies as me was meant to be here. All this energy is so much to take in, it's making my head spin. So far, there does not appear to be a sign of any criminal organization infiltration the crowd. The fact they haven't turned up despite the festival already starting is disconcerting. At least we got Fee with us. I guess we'll just coordinate with her and see what we can turn up together.
Very well.
From what I can tell, some big case is going on and the cops have dragged Nate into to help take care of it. I get that detective can be busy, I can be patient and wait until his case is over. But I'm going to have to talk to him later. I don't want him getting in the habit of leaving me hanging like this. It's just not fair.
Don't be shy. Take a look.
Man, this film festival is turning out to be a bigger pain in the ass to secure than I thought. Hope we get bonuses for our trouble. Guess nobody's caught on to me going to the casino and smoking my hookah I mean, nobody's yelled at me lately, so... Who knows, just go to trust everything's good for now and actually focus on my job. Yes, oh. Thanks to Edith police stepping in and helping out, the situation has calmed down a little. Personally though, I'm still on edge. I still plan to take part in the Carnal Calvine and will be getting ready for it soon. But I can't say I'm quite as excited as I may be having to provide security from inside the parade. Things go so out of hands yesterday, I can't believe what I did. Oh, what does it matter? I can't get any worse now. Shayla's not sweet in it. I have just gotta roll with it way she is. There's only one way to turn this whole mess around. Enjoy the film festival so much I forgot ever embarrass myself. Looks like we're not gonna get charged with anything for smoking those horrible hookah. I was so scared for a minute there. Now with that weird feeling out for my system, I can go back to enjoying the film festival like I was supposed to. The shop clerks say we'd be refunded and stuff for our trouble too, so no harm, no foul in the end, I guess. Thankfully the police haven't had any major contact with us since everything had took place last night. Our owner is doing a recall and offering refunds to the affected customer if that's the worst we had it. I will say we got off lucky. At this point I just want to help with the film festival so that our city can keep growing. The nightclub, other casino.
I am
Looks like the big film festival finally underway. For those of us in the leisure industry, it's a major event. Case in point, Mr. Gotti himself is known to patronize our fine establishment from time to time. I can only imagine how the festival are going to play out with this kind of luck in play. I'll keep an eye out. Ah, he's not here. Ah, good for him. No expended money after all the money he spent. Hey! Wait! 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 Is Harold Almara boss? Is Harold Almara boss? Is Harold Almara boss? Okay, I'm between... No, your father. Is Harold Almara boss? Well, if it's finally showtime for the big film festival, we in the entertainment business are going to have a lot to keep an eye out for. Personally, I'm really keen to see what kind of parade they end up putting on. I've heard murmuring about Mr. Gotti and the apparently outrageous surprises he has planned, but what they are is anyone's guess. Giving me a break, I went looking around this morning and can't find a single herbal hookah anywhere. After setting 10 million mirror on fire last night, you are telling me I can't even get a smoke to haze out my sorrow? I really could use something to take the edge off. Guess I'll have to make do with a regular old hookah. I can't withdraw any more cash. Fine, I'll have to use what I got in my wallet to make back everything I lost.
Come on!
Could it be true the CEO of Vegan Films died last night because of what happened? There are rumors going around. If it's that, certainly paints everything in a strange light, especially the fact that they're still putting on the film festival. The film festival may still open as planned, but everything not so rusty under the surface. After whatever happened at the Vegans film last night, some of the sponsors seems to be panicking. I hear they will be making an official announcement of some sort. I have a feeling that, details depending, the casino will be implicated somehow. Hopefully the won't spell danger for Tarbat leisure industry, but who knows? Rumors have started going around that a certain film studio closely linked to those herbal hookah that have taken off around town. Think there are any truth to it? Whatever the case, I'm glad that we kept our hands clean, especially since the police conducted those raids. Either way, now that the film festival is here, it's money making season for us, so I'm not too worried.
Alrighty.
No, okay. Wanted to try? Don't be shy. Okay, stop it.
Hey there, what'll it be? See ya!
Oh hey, I guess the film festival is going to start soon, isn't it? People seem to be awfully excited for it, but if that girl dances at the parade, I guess that means I really won't see her at the nightclub ever again, will I? It was a short run, but when I think about it, maybe the film festival the best way for her to close things out after all. A little sleep is all I needed to shake off all that agitation I was feeling yesterday. I feel like a new man again. I'm not swearing it at this point, it's not like my old man's caught wind of what happened anyway. Which means I can go out there and enjoy the film festival without anything weighing me down. Enough chit-chatting time to see what this city is like in the full party mood. I'm not missing out on action. I suppose the young master has indeed learned from his mistaken intelligence, as his choices of words may be. Though I can only imagine it will now take even longer for his father to give him permission to go on trip outside the city. Ideally, it would be the best if you spoke about your issues to your father directly in your own words, young master. I'm noticing things have calmed down finally, thank the goddess. I wonder if the cups were actually useful for once. There's still a lot to do with the festival, but now I feel a bit more confident about making it through it all in one piece. If it probably doesn't hurt that with the sightseeing, airships flying around, folks on the ground are paying more attention to the sky. I think you are the last one here. In a human world. Things have finally calmed down today. I'm still wondering what the heck was going on around here yesterday, though. Whatever it was, I'm glad it's over. I was starting to worry if it was the Central East was always like. Now I can just enjoy the film festival without worrying about that and start getting excited for the next trip I'm taking.
Alrighty.
Need some spices, perhaps?
Hello, welcome. We got sweet honey, the freshest apple in town. Won't you buy some, maybe? This is so awkward. Do I really have to yell all the time? I don't know what the heck am I supposed to say. But I can't give up. I have to make at least some sales so I don't get fired. Hang in there, Sinam. I just give it all you got. Once you find out how tasty these apples are, you will have to stop yourself from stealing more, just like me. Crap, I shouldn't have said that much. I need to change my approach pronto. I always knew something was fishy about those herbal hookah, but I never imagined they were using unapproved ingredients. I had some in stock myself, unfortunately. Makes me glad I kept recommending the traditional ones to customers. I did get pretty worried since I had some customer who bought some of the herbal hookah I had in stock. Thankfully, from the way it looks this morning, they all seem to have calmed down. Can't tell you what a relief that is. There is still a lot of energy surrounding the film festival, but it feels nothing like the craziness that was happening yesterday. Maybe the rumors I've been hearing about those confiscated herbal hookah being the culprit really were true. Anyway, at least we all managed to take it to the festival in one piece. Now, to go out and enjoy it while I can. Sinem over there working hard. Things may be a little confusing for her at first, but the longer she does it, the more she will come to grips with everything. It's our job to teach her as much as we can, as quick as we can, so that she can come to live an honest and independent life. I really lost my mind yesterday. It was pathetic. All I did was make my family worry about me. I thought I would enjoy a little more of the unique local tobacco, but I guess that goes to show why you should always look before you leap. With all the trouble I caused my family, I need to make it up of them. So today with the film festival, it's all about them. That includes looking after my son's new friend like any responsible parent should. My husband's back to his normal self. I'm just grateful that our sons didn't get caught up in the motion. but I still wonder what happened. The seller did apologize for those who have been unauthorized or whatever it was. What did really? I have a lot of questions and concerns still, but right now I'm going to try to enjoy the film festival, especially while Iman is with us. This movie festival is totally unlike the festival we usually have around here. It's great. Are Western festival like this? No way, we don't have any festival like this in my town either. My dad told me that this one is special and that an amazing guy called Salvatore Gotti came up with it. Oh wow, didn't know that. I don't know about a lot about movies actually. Could you maybe tell me about Western movies while we walk around? I wanna learn more. Yeah, okay, there are movies about everything. They even make one based on picture books. If I see them at the festival, I'll tell you. Mother Shamili said it was okay for me to go back outside. It's much calmer now than it was yesterday. I'm so glad. Clem's going home soon, so we're going to enjoy the film festival while we can. My dad is all better now. Now we can all enjoy the film festival. I'm gonna walk around and see what's going on with my new friend. Once the film festival is over, I plan to give Imani this picture book I brought with me just before I go home. I hope she likes it. The trouble from yesterday seems to have died down, so I've told the children it's okay to go outside, especially since it's festival day. That said, with all these crowds around, they should still only walk around the festival if they have a guardian accompanying them. Still, the film festival is a wonderful opportunity for them. It's important for them to get to have all sorts of experience. I have to wonder what all that crazy fervor going on earlier was. It must not have anything to do with the film festival itself, because things are calmer than they were yesterday. I guess I shouldn't have jumped to conclusion and pinned the blame on the festival, but the whole thing is still very odd. The film festival is now upon us. After yesterday's disturbance, I still have my worries, but unlimitedly is a day welcome. After all, such cultural exchanges have fostered mutual understanding between people and long contributed greatly to Tarbat development. It is true that some people were worried about the festival effect on our culture and ways of living. Nobody can deny that. It's our place as the temple to recognize those concerns and the communal balance and addresses to those things in a responsible manner.
Alrighty.
This is where the parade's going to kick off later. I've been watching them put it all together and it's really looking like it will be out of this world. But I can just stand here gawking at it. I'm going to try spying on their practices sessions to see what I can use to up my game.
Indeed. Come on, when's the parade gonna start?
A lot's happening this week, but at least we finally get to see the parade. I like movies too, but what I really wanna see is Sarah dancing. She's gonna look so pretty in the parade. She's always so beautiful too. Anyway, I got help get things ready. Talk to you guys later. Hey, if it isn't my favorite Spriggan and company, get a load of all this. My pride and joy is ready to be unleashed upon the city. You all will be in for one hell of a show, more than you can possibly imagine. It will shock and amaze you in ways you didn't know were shockable. Old Gaspar won't want anyone mopping over him, so I'm staying focused on delivering the glitziest, most glamorous show ever. As for what happened last night, well, I plan to say basically the same thing in my speech later. Rumors are already beginning to float around. Way I see it, people won't be able to enjoy the festival if they have any misgiving about it. That said, I always give my speech off the cuff, no script for me. You gotta talk from the heart to the rich people, in my opinion.
Alrighty.
Oh, hey guys, I was just lending a hand with the preparation for the big parade. The procession going to start from the plaza here, so I thought it'd be nice if we locals pitch in to make sure it goes off without a hitch. After all, we are talking about her big debut here. After watching her so long from the sidelines, I can't help not, can I? They will be filming the whole thing from that airship too, so it all looked absolutely perfect from every possible angle. Gotcha, 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 boom. The young folks in the parts appear to have calmed down considerable. What could have happened to make them so mellow now? I don't see those wretched mechanical hookah any longer either. Huh, that certainly go a long way if they got rid of those terrible things. I suppose I can't let bygones be bygones now that they have all learned to act human once again. Well, all save one, that is. I'm talking about the Salvatore Gotti's films. Gehenna will freeze before I ever have anything good to say about the man's filth.
Very well.
And now that smell of those fake hookah is gone, the real stuff tastes even better and nothing beats the traditional here. In any case, I'm glad to see that the young folks have calmed down. Now I can simply sit back and enjoy all the excitement that the film festival has to bring to the city. Both me and my sister go kidnapped, not to mention all the other stuff. No, 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 no. She's not here. She's not here. No, there is somebody. There must be somebody in Almara that can be transform to other people. I mean, not Phantom Thief. There are a lot of people that could have that sparkling thingy. You guys have nothing to worry about. I'll shine just as bright in that parade as my sister can. It's easy for me to forget sometimes, but I know just how much Sarah has struggled to make sure we make it ends meet. So getting on that float is the least I can do to pay her back. I'm gonna go dance so hard it will be an even better show than she put on.
Well,
I'll be honest, it's a little tough handing over the reins to Shahina for the parade, even if Mr. Gotti and Prince Sherit are okay with it. And it's really big responsibility for her. Between you and me, I'm a little anxious, to say at least. But after watching her practice, I know she's got what it takes if someone has to take over for me. I'm glad it's her. She's going to be great. I hear you'll help out with the World Vegans Film mess. Thank you, it seems. Okay, you're welcome. You're welcome. Oh my gosh, she said something about fee. Okay. Now wait, I'm analyzing. She is not Shahina. She's not Shahina. So who she could be? Huh. Who could she? Who could she? Who could she?
But just a quick break, that's all.
Despite today being the film festival, everyone, our guests, the merchant, other tourists, has mellowed out a bit. It feels like it. What do you think was going on? Thankfully, nothing ended up happening here in the inn, but I still can't help but wonder. Ah well, the festival's starting, which means more guests for us. As my mother always says, it's time to get cracking and work. Rahman is back to his usual self now, which I'm glad to see. What do you think was going on earlier? That was odd. You know, I feel like I haven't seen any of those horrible hookups today. Wait, they couldn't have been behind it, could they? Well, whatever it was, I can't stop worrying about what's going on out there and get back to focusing on my business now. The real festival is going to be kicking off soon. I bet old bars tonight are going to be more alive than ever. What happened to me yesterday? My memory is pretty fuzzy, but I guess I had Hala and her family pretty worried for a bit there. It's not like anything could have changed overnight, but why do things feel so different all of a sudden? If I had to guess, maybe it's got something to do with the festival starting and those horrible hookah disappearing from stores. Who knows? Let me think it. Where is it? Ah, here.
gotta keep this up.
Then I'll update your rank.
I'll gladly take that.
Okay. Oh! Van, everyone, excellent timing. I was just about to come talk to all of you. Prince Sherry, Najish with you too? Not to mention our two favorite actresses? And even Sylphid. It's a party! That's quite the crew you got here, your highness. What's the occasion? Well, his highness invited us over. We figure taking a bath here will be a nice way to fresh ourselves up for the parade and the award ceremony. As for me, I wanted to take a dip at least once while I was here anyway, so I was hardly about to say no. But as nice as it is to be accompanied by such lovely ladies, I'd be a bit lonely in the men's bath, so I wanted to invite you all as well. We appreciate the offer. What do you say, Mr. Arkwright? Do we still have time to spare before the parade officially begins? You bet, we're coming in. We'll dream of missing something like this. Not every day you get to rent out an entire bath house after all. you will take just about any excuse as long as it gets you to the door, huh? Well, Vance got not wrong, is he? This hits the spot. Something about having an entire bath to yourself just really makes all your aches and pain felt away. Hey campaigns, you are all the dirt. If you are talking like that, today's only just begun, Gramps. And yet I know exactly what Vance means. My schedule is usually more hectic than you may think. Times like these where I can relax, unwind and unburn it are a precious commodity. It's an important of re-examining myself inside and out, washing everything away and becoming a new me in turn. See this man here? He understands. That's exactly it. Your Highness, I have always felt that way. Bathhouses serve as a social function, but they are first and foremost a place to engage with yourself. At least in my opinion. You saw, with a mindset like that, I can see you going far in life, and oh great. As if one old fart in my life wasn't enough, now I get to share a bath with two of them. Forget all the mediocrity shit, let's have some fun, a little test of endurance, who is in? Didn't you hear what I say? This is a sacred place. It's not somewhere you can just screw around, and actually I quite like that idea. And nothing like a friendly voting bring two souls together in a spiritual harmony. I don't know about the spiritual whatever, but at least I got a taker. What about you? Too scared to take me? Not that I blame you when it's clear as day which of us has more stamina. Don't get so full of yourself, kid. Alright, you want to play? I will play. Excellent. Finally an opportunity to start our own What the hell? As ever I hear our mighty man getting rowdy on the other side. Oh, for the love of man, my foot, they may as well be a bunch of kids. I'm going to have to report this to His Highness Sister later. Probably for the best, she's at least sounds like she's got her act together. Glad someone's out there can make a dent in him. Speaking of someone making a dent, Judith, I noticed you have warmed up to Van and his assistants. How did that happen? Are you out of your mind? Exactly how do I look like I warmed up to them? It's just a feeling I have. Shut up, don't give me that cheeky smiling and giggly. So that's what happened to Ida. Thanks for filling me in, I really appreciate it. Your boss told me a little about it before, but I'm still glad I got to hear it from your side as well. Sounds like she was an amazing woman right to the very end. Yeah, she was. I really admire her. I was really hoping to get together with her, Zeno and Leo one of these days. It's not enough to lose the boss, she had to up and go too, I guess. I'm sorry, Fee. No, it's okay. I'm sorry for getting all gloomy there. Besides, it wasn't all lost for either of us. What do you mean? Well, she was something of an old sister to both of us, yeah? That gave us a personal connection, and now we're coming together because of it. I don't know about you, but I feel like what we have could turn into something special. Yeah, you're right, same here. Ida talked about you too, you know. I think she also wanted to see you again. I can't imagine this is how she ever thought we would meet up. But I'm so glad we got to talk. This has been great. I'm glad you think so too. I know I'm no replacement for Ida, and I don't wanna be either. But I'm a former jugger. From what I have seen, I get the feeling our combat style line up pretty well. So if you ever have any questions and stuff, just ask. I'll be more than happy to talk. Really? That'd be awesome. Thanks, V. In that case, can I ask you something right now? Sure, what it is? You see, there is something that's been bothering me ever since we came in here. All the other girls are, what's something Aaron would say, packing the... How can I be like all of them? Okay, that's about the last thing I was expecting you to ask. I'm sorry, do you think there's no hope for me? Well, it's true that Nina and Judith are really beautiful and the other girls are easy on the eyes too. Still, I don't think you got anything to worry about. You have still got a lot of time to grow. You'll get there. You really think so? Think so? I know so. I used to be pretty similar to you until I have grown. Spurred right around the time I turned 18. Hey, you two, mind if I join you? Ah. Oh, I hope I grow up just like I... Quick question, Agnes. Did you go to Aramis, yeah? Yes, I'm first year there. Dang, a first year and you're already like that. You remind me of a certain class Emma! A class president? Why? It's nothing really. Anyway, for getting back to our discussion. Truth be told, it's also important to know your limits and recognize you won't have everything others do. It's part of being an adult. That's not what you said before. What are you two talking about? Forget it, it's got nothing to do with you. I can't even begin to imagine what's like having the things that you do. Why do I suddenly feel like the odd one out? How could I lose to a punk ass like him? Guess your age is catching up to you, huh, Gramps? I wish I could say you were wrong, but... Well, I for one had a fine time even if I was the first one to lose. Thank you for joining me, both of you. We'll have to do this again sometime, this communing as man. Buddy, if you wanna commune as man, I know some good monasteries of night, if you catch my drift. That sounds like a grand idea. Call me in. Your Highness, I urge you to consider your position before making such commitment. Pardon me, I was merely kidding, of course, yes. No problem, we'll have to be sneaky to make sure you don't get caught by your scary-ass bodyguard. Don't give the guy any ideas, I really won't push your luck when it comes to that woman. For as silly as those guys can be, at least they seem to be having fun. True, but I don't know if we should be especially happy about this case. Anyway, I think we're going to chill here a little longer before we head out. We're counting on you guys to get us through the parade and everything else. Don't let us down. Not to worry, with us on security, everything's under control. You two ladies just focus on putting on the good show. You boys sure got noisy over there. Whatever you three were doing, you sounded pretty into it. Not that I'm to criticize, I got up to my fair share of trouble like that before. I know how it goes. Yeah, I can imagine knowing the kind of company you have kept over the years. We had a nice time. I got to hear all kinds of stories from her about Ida, what's like back in the day. And she had so many interesting thoughts on joggers now that she's a bracer these days too. I love talking to her. I didn't think what I had to share was that interesting, but I appreciate it. If my experience can help you, then I'm content. Now, were you girls talking about heavy shit that entire time while our dumb asses were horsing around? What were we doing? Not entirely. I would say that the later half of our time spent in the bath was spent discussing more typical concerns of young ladies. Reset! Don't say it like that. You're going to give Aaron weird thoughts. Anyway, I'm glad I finally had a chance to sit down and spend some time talking to Fairy. It was a good reminder that we all owe it to Ida to confront Almata. That was quite the intense match we had in there. Such moments like that are why I love bathhouses as this. Being among your peers in the booths and competing like that, you learn a lot about each other as men. Oh, I learn a lot about you too, alright? Especially just how much the old fart here is getting on years. yeah, laugh it up. Just remember, we are only 5 years apart. You'll be right in my shoes before you know. Do I even want to know what you three got up in there? Whatever was going on, we could certainly hear your voices on the other side, and it all sounded rather colorful. Okay, look at my...
Indeed.
What were we doing? What were they doing? Okay, what do you do in a bathhouse? Competing... about what?
Alrighty.
If connecting when competing in the other trials, talking in the girls section is about you know. So in the men's section they were competing.
Alrighty.
And there was sounds. So they were like competing,
Okay.
like, you know, and sounded colorful, so, and stamina, so I'm trying to think that's it. Wait a second. So they were competing to see who got more stamina. So they were competing to see who the most
Alrighty.
in some type of way. Oh, creator of Nokiseki, you need to give like a little of more time with the guys to...
Very well.
My brain is not too good on double meaning. I mean, I think I have an idea. I guess. I guess.
Right.
I guess they took their towel off. If that's the case, like for people like me that got this like amount of like work up to think what went down or whatever? And if it is the stamina whatever, the
Indeed.
the towel you could be on the floor, and then I will have more of a clue.
So,
I guess I know what that word. Well, Naji. We could hear His Highness loud and clear, all the way on the woman's side. You can and should tell the prince off when he starts to get out of hand in such situation as that. You have my permission, in fact. Doing so will not offend the royal family. If anything, he could stand to be more disciplined, like the Prince of Erebonia is said to be. I know it's not gonna be much coming from me after that, but you never catch a break, do you? Must be hard looking after him. Oh no, it's all part of my job as his bodyguard. If anything, I consider it an honor to be able to serve someone as unique as His Highness. If you say so, it still looks like a tough job for me. You know, Naji was pretty quiet while we were all in the bath together. But she looks amazing, holy smokes, her body unbelievable. Oh yeah, you're telling me there is more than meets the eyes underneath that trim suit of hers? Cause now that you mention it, I can certainly believe it. Indeed, I myself was quite impressed with her musculature seeing it up close. You will not know it otherwise, but she clearly maintained an extensive routine. She was taut as a bowstring with no slack at any point. I stay on top of my royal swordsmanship training, that's why. I've never given much thought to my appearance, but it is nice testament to my training to be compliment for the result physical. That's one way to look at it, I guess. Now that the prince has his fun and appears satisfied, it's time we return our focus to the task. As president of this principality, His Highness has spent much time and effort trying to get to the bottom of all of these mishaps. I pray that the event goes as planned and his work as reward. I know how much he's personally looking forward to it, but I'll see it.
Alrighty.
It was nice of the prince to invite us here. Finally got to take a load off my shoulder for a little bit. We're all ready for the parade on our end, so until the things kick off, I'm going to take it nice and slow, save my stamina for what's to come. It's so important to relax when you can take that soak in the bath. Really helped me smooth my mind and body. I just hope that Shahina not too nervous going into this parade. It's a lot to have foisted on her all of a sudden. No, I have to believe in her, in fact I do. Judith and I both know she can do it. Everything's going to be just fine. I'm so shocked and humbled to know His Highness is at the hammam. I hear he was a affable man, but to witness him in person, I never dreamed the day would come that I would have the honor of protecting someone from the royal family alongside Naji. It's an extremely great honor, as you can imagine, not just as a bracer but as someone versed in Alsaim's royal swordman fight style.
Indeed.
That was a nasty turn of event last night, and it's a shame those Orval hookah proliferated as of they did, even if it's only temporarily. Thankfully, none of that has stopped the festival. Now it's time to do my part to ensure it's a good event for the people of Tharbad. I have to do whatever I can to help mitigate any disturbance, other concerns that may arise so that everyone can get the most out of today.
what are we waiting for?
Hey, gum shows. Any progress in your investigations? It's you again? Where do you get off? What makes you think I have to tell you anything about how my work is going? I mean, we were the first ones to find the dude. You can act like we got nothing to do with this case. It's slow going. We still only know the name of our culprit, Melchior. And obviously that's only because he wrote it himself. That's a shame. Was hoping you boys would have found some leads on where the scumbag may be lurking, but guess not. We don't. We still haven't been able to ascertain how he broke into the building and then subsequently got out. We are able to confirm from the files left behind that the victim had connection with organized crime. But aside from that greasy graffiti, the perp hardly left any trace of evidence. Whoever he is, it's clear he's a skilled assassin who is known his business. That spooky Melchior. It will seem finding him will not prove an easy task. It's not like I really expect the cops to turn up anything in the first place. Well, excuse the hell out of us. I had to leave my girlfriend high and dry to investigate the scene. You know, I'm doing my best here. I was trying to mock you, man. I'm just saying that there's sort of slippery bastard we are up against. It's not like isn't your first run-in with this Melchior character, huh? Putting that aside, the perpetrator remains at large. I can only hope nothing happens during the film festival. Nate, that reminds me, I heard you kids were helping out with security on the parade, is that true? More or less. I won't say it's anything official so much as just something we'll be doing as part of our assignment, but yeah. I realize it may be too late to say this, but don't go stepping into anything too dangerous out there, understand? Leave that kind of work to the police professional, we can handle it. We appreciate the advice, Inspector, thank you. What'd she say? I'll keep it in mind. Come on, like you hell you're going to. What I'm going to do with you all. Detective, please do stay safe. Okay. I won't deny that you all were helpful in obtaining evidence of the Orval hookah case, I'll grant you that much. But that doesn't mean you can stick your nose into whatever police business you like, especially not a murder case. Go play bodyguard or whatever else it is you're doing and leave the police work to the professional, understood? Great goddess, I never expect things to take a turn like this. I'm supposed to be out there enjoying the film festival with my girlfriend right now, and here I am doing the exact opposite. I'm in it deep, now I'm going to have to do something big to make it up for her. Oh yeah, I hear you guys were the ones who managed to appraise the Devancy brothers. Not that this changes my opinion of you, mind you, I'm just glad we have one less hassle to take care of right now. I can't believe what happened to our president. What's going to happen to the company now? I doubt it will go out of business or anything. We were still able to put on the festival regardless. It's just our president is killer is still on the loose too. I'm really worried how things are going to pan out. I had a feeling President Dillon was always hiding something, but I never would have imagined he was working with a criminal. You could say I have mixed feelings about the way he died. I guess I feel sorry for him, but it's hard to put it into words. Still, I can't believe but wonder what's going to happen to the company and our employees once the film festival is behind us. But at least the show goes on. For now, all I can do is focus on what's in front of me and hope for the best. Okay guys, we gonna let it till here, and next one side quest, and then explosion on the parade, I guess, if you guys want. I don't know.
All the lights they're passing by, and all my thoughts they multiply. I see it flash before my